Today we're going to make kombucha. I'll admit that I'm a little nervous about making this. I've never done it before. I've watched a lot of videos, and thanks to Stacy of Off Grid with Doug and Stacy and Farmer Meemaw, thank you guys for your videos and for your information on them. So hopefully I do this right, and I'm excited to see what kombucha tastes like. So with that, let's get started. I've gone ahead and made one jar. Everything that I've seen and with Stacy and Farmer Meemaw's talking about needing a cup of starter for a 1 gallon jug of kombucha, and since I didn't have that much starter, I decided to go with the quart size jar instead. So I got this offline, and it looks like it's maybe 1/4 to 1/2 a cup. So I want to make sure that I actually have enough starter to make it right. I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to test the pH on it just because this isn't my starter. I didn't do it, and I want to make sure that it's good for my batch. And I can smell the vinegar smell, so I'm assuming that the pH is going to be good. Alright, let's see here. And yes, it looks like it's between 2 and 3, which is really good. You want the pH to be less than 4, so this is good. To make the tea, this is black tea, and you brew it over the stove. I put 7 tea bags to my pot of water. I just made it extra strong, and then for the quart size, I put 1/4 cup of sugar. So if you were doing a gallon size of the kombucha, you would want a cup of starter liquid with your SCOBY, and then you would want some heavy brewed dark tea, or you could use green tea, but you're going to want a cup of sugar so that your SCOBY has something to eat while it's working and fermenting. So I've got my quart jar. It's already got the heavy brewed tea, and it already has the 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm going to go ahead and get it ready. So I'm just going to pour the starter liquid in here and the SCOBY. Y'all, I've washed my hands, I promise. Alright, so that's good. And then you want it to be able to breathe. So you want some kind of a cloth, natural fiber linen, and rubber band, and just close it down over the top and make sure that you've got it sealed up around the edges pretty good, because fruit flies can get in here. So you want to put the linen over it and put a rubber band around it just so it closes up real good. This way your fermentation can still breathe. And we're going to put this in a spot kind of tucked away. So typically you'll want your fermenting to go for 3 to 5 days, and then you should check it. Taste it to see if it still tastes sweet, or if it's starting to mellow out. And if it's starting to mellow out, then you know that it's getting close to the end of the process. If it is vinegary tasting, you've gone too far. But we're going to try this out and see, and I don't have a whole lot more information for you. Kombucha is supposed to be good for your gut health. It's got probiotics in it, and the bacteria is really good for you. It's supposed to help with arthritis and inflammation and things like that as well. But check out Stacy on Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. She gives a lot of really cool information about kombucha, and you know, she's kind of fun to watch too. And check out Farmer Meemaw's video, and she's definitely a hoot to watch. So anyway, I'm going to put this away. I'm not going to touch it for 3 to 5 days, and then I'll come back and taste it and see if it's ready, and hopefully I did it right, and I'll get to try kombucha. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll talk to you soon.